Say, Rolf Harris. Oh. Oh. All right, so we got Thor, I'm guessing, and that's Odin. This is so meta on Shadow Men for ads. All right, Blackberry. Oh, remember the old Blackberries? Charge and dodge. Yes. Oh no, we're stuck in the corner. Ads. We need to check for pickups and loot first. No, 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 don't you fling at me. Get back. I think we get a pet cat in our apartment. Free pussy. I just saw that you said that. Okay, so as usual, we're intercepted on our way to do a quest. But this is good. We wanted to do this the other night, but it wouldn't let us continue, so...
Come out! Let's solve this like warriors!
Pick your head up and we'll see who's a warrior. He's missing a whole face. Alright, bring it. Come here, jockey. Oh, there's a finishing move. Probably right. That probably was what needed to happen, but I just can't trust her.
Good morning, night city, a day in the life. I was on my own, catching a ride.
It's a very angry caterpillar, and yes, the game is very pretty, Sparkle Sauce. Okay, run, jump, force, pull the vine thing. We can manage that, can't we? That looks like what we gotta do. Hey, there we go. And all in one maneuver. Much smoother. Rocket Man, what do you got? Bring it. Bring it. Done. Oh, shit. Yeah, shoot the stupid flowers. What is that? Oh, nature. Nature be scary. Whoa. That is not a delicate landing. Why did you just body slam? That was not necessary, dude. There is no way a box like this should be up here. That is fucking stupid. Oh, what's that? Did you put up a little shield? You are not hitting me with that thing, thank you very much. Come on, wrecking ball, Shep. That's better. Oh. Yes. Oh, there's a combo for you.
We need your help at the main doors.
We're on our way.
Alrighty, we'll get on it. Okay, it would be my pleasure. Magic's powerful. Magic is just powerful in this game. It is genuinely dangerous. Oh, an initiate. Well, that's forbidden.
So you can see why we wish to keep it a secret.
Oh, alright. I give you my word.
Thank you. We will never forget this.
I need the rod for my research into, burning things.
You all look the same to me.
Oh, that's racist. Dodgy fellow.
You're not involved in any such rubbish, are you?
No, of course not.
No, of course you're not.
No.
Look at you.
Man, we've been talking for ages. Let's fight some stuff. Being installed. Oh, shit. This is a Mass Effect relay.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit it.
Oh, that is Joker, the pilot. He is voiced by none other than Seth Green. Oh, there you go. Here's some action.
Get down!
Alright, well, he did. Alright, that one's down. Oh, shit. She in trouble. Oh, she a badass too. Oh yeah, we can aim too. Yep, boom, boom, boom.
We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Good job, Caden, holding his invisible weapon.
If I wasn't always on the move, you and I could spend more time together. Enjoy life.
That That's the wrong door. See ya, dudes. Take two. I'm stuck on the fucking stairs. That was a beast. I really liked that car.
No, why would you leave it rusting in a yard?
He's got an Australian accent. Ha! Yeah, alright, well, job done. That mystery solved on that one. No worries, thanks, man.
Game on!
Ooh, I forgot to heal. Ah.
Good morning, Night City, a day in the life.
It's like Shredder from Ninja Turtles. It's got a big mouthpiece in front of it. Because we're bad guys now. We're bad, evil, Darkspawn. And where are we throwing this rock? Yep, right where we hit all around party members. You Wally. Get the poor... Oh, that's Goldana. That's Alistair's sister. Oh. What? What? Is that saying... Is Heren secretly a desire demon? No, my emissary! Oh, fail. Oh, that's one way to do it. Legionnaire took me down. Ogre dude. Teach this guy a lesson. Boom, that's it. Fix him.
Something's coming. Something's on its way. Mountains are crumbling like statues of clay. Something's on its way into the darkness. We are one. Into the darkness. We almost run.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. How are we doing? Personally, I've had a bit of a long, weird day. I've had migraines this morning. That started to clear this afternoon. Little bit sleepy now as a result. Few things going on outside with trees being cut down and removed and whatever else. But here we are, we're here live. Had some dodgy internet earlier, but I think that's working now too. Yes, I've had migraines too. Now, fortunately, mine are usually easier to cure because mine are triggered as a result of muscle issues I get in my back and my shoulders. Whereas mine typically will only last sort of a day, but some people get like full-blown nausea and everything and last for multiple days. I don't have that problem. I'm very lucky in comparison. So yes, hence why when Frosty was having migraines, I could understand the feels. All the pain in here, behind the eyes, can't look, can't focus, can't concentrate. Yeah, not fun. Fortunately for me today, it was not a major one. It was just enough to be painful and annoying, but not enough to completely whack me. So we're back, and I'm like, no, this needs to clear up. We need to finish this DLC. We need the ending of Trespasser and Dragon Age Inquisition. Anyway, we are here. We are here indeed. So... tonight we shall crack on. Tonight we shall finally get some more reveals. We had a few reveals last session. We'll get a few more. Apparently there's something after the credits, so we'll look at that too. And then we might even take a look at the Dragon Age 4 trailer. So that was linked in Discord chat as well, so we might have a look at that. We'll have a bit of a debrief and a discussion. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what's coming. Let us load up. So what I'll do is I'll load back up when we were in the back in the Winter Palace, I think. I did find one more side thing to collect there, although it's probably too late to do anything with it. But anyway, we'll grab it. Sparkle Sauce, you're laggy, so forgive the replies. No problem at all. That is all good. Hopefully, I don't have any weird internet dropouts tonight. Alvin, welcome. I love it. Now let's chuck this back onto full view. All right, so before we bust through the Illuvian for the next bit, let's try and recap, shall we? So previously we busted through the what's it called? The crossroads, right? That's where the Illuvians lead to, the crossroads. It's like a back door. Oh, fuck. I did. Yeah, I jinxed it. Sorry about that. Oh man, what the fuck? I still have not totally figured out what is causing these problems, because they only occur intermittently for short periods and then they go again. Sometimes in the afternoon, sometimes in the evening, sometimes not at all. So, yeah. Yeah, so anyway, hopefully we're back on board again. Hopefully we're back on board. Welcome to everyone else who's jumped in. Thanks for coming along, Elvin, Midnight Rose, whoever else may be in the mix now. Yes. So tonight, cracking on, getting some answers. Let's see. Please yell out in chat if something goes a bit weird again. I'll keep an eye on it, and I'll make sure I pause if I spot that my internet is playing up. But hopefully right now it's good. We'll find out. Anastasia, you've got salad, stream, and bang, nice morning. Excellent. Sparkle Sauce had kitty cuddles. Frosty got some kitty cuddles earlier as well, right? Meanwhile, we're good to go. I used to pause and unpause to get the streamed live footage yet. Yeah, sometimes you got to drag the play bar to the right, like on my tablet that I use for a preview. I need to do the same. I need to catch it up to the live. Anyway, cool. So last session we were busting through the crossroads. So the crossroads being the corridors between the real world and the Fade that act as shortcuts between different places. A bit like what the Keymaster does, or the Keymaker does, in the Matrix trilogy, if anyone knows what I'm talking about there. So going through there, going after this Vidishala person who appears to be the leader of the Kunari that have been using the Illuvians to try and blow up all the kingdoms. So they've been using Illuvians, setting them up somehow so that they can quickly travel into this palace in Orlais, one in Denerim Ferelden, another one somewhere else where they were looking to put in Gatlock, however you pronounce that, their explosive stuff, or they were going to blow everything to high hell. We have foiled their plans, fortunately, so far. The Vidishala, the leader, has gone through using a special key and passphrase or something to go to a place called the Darvarad. I don't know what that is, but that's where we're going to go next. During our journey, we learnt more in reading the lore of the books in this place. It was a lot like Apocrypha or Hermaeus Mora's Realm in the Elder Scrolls. That was pretty cool. But there are lots of books, lots of lore, lots of things laying around. So what did we learn? We learnt about the original elves, the ancient elves. Iron Bull Quest done. The music in the last part of this DLC is amazing. Look forward to that. Iron Bull Quest done. Which Iron Bull Quest are you referring to? The one where Iron Bull has to choose between rescuing the Kunari forces or to stick with his charges? Yes, we did that. We got Iron Bull to stick with his charges. So he is no longer Ben Hasrath. He has been exiled. He is fully aligned with us, I think. So I'm assuming that may have consequences here. We'll find out, I guess. Sparkle Sauce took her baby saucers to the circus on the weekend. The photos and footage from that was awesome as well, by the way. Oh, I should look around. What do you mean? What did you find? Why did she say that? There's nothing here. Anyway, reading through the books that we found, we learnt that in fact, originally there was no real world and Fade. They were apparently one and the same, and that's where all the ancient elves lived, and a lot of those ancient elves were powerful mages, and absolute dicks, like Tevinter level dicks, where they had thousands or tens of thousands of slaves and sacrifices and all this kind of stuff. Apparently, Fen Harel was also a powerful mage who sort of rose up to stop the injustices. Please correct me when I get some of the details wrong, but I think I'm pretty right so far. And so Fen Harel apparently did something, cast something that effectively created the veil, the separating of worlds between the real world and the Fade, with the veil being the barrier in between. The veil and the crossover between them we've dealt with in all 3 games so far. So Fen Harel did this in order to save, I think, a lot of the, you know, the elves, the lower class elves, the slaves, free them, etc. Does that sound about right? I think I've counted that pretty well. So I'm not sure, therefore, when humans and stuff came into the mix, but it's also maybe implied that, well, it did sort of say that a lot of elves were stuck in the Fade, and that's probably what became the spirits. They turned into spirits eventually. That might be what happened there. But this is also likely why elves lost their immortality. When it was all together and there was lots of raw magic to feed off, they were immortal, separated, throw a bunch of them into this real world, and they're not having a direct source of magic. They are no longer living forever. Not exposure to the humans that caused them to lose their immortality. It was their own downfall, as was hinted in either some lore or conversations we had earlier in one of the games. I don't know if it was 2 or 3. No, it wasn't exposure to the humans that caused the elves to be tainted and lose their immortality, but apparently this sundering or separation that's likely the cause. And due to the elves being absolute dicks to each other back then, I don't feel as bad for all the shit that the elves have to deal with now, although obviously the elves having to deal with the shit now are not... They're completely innocent, right? They're not the ones who were doing the bad stuff back then, so ultimately, even my comment just then is a bit harsh. So, I think I got that about right. Jay, you didn't sleep sleep at all last night. You just had a nap and woke up. Damn! So yes, you're still booting up into the real world. You're still coming back from the Fade and walking through the Fade. Anyway, that's where we're at, I think. I think I have brought us up to speed. Sparkle sauce, your crunchy crisps. That sounds delicious. Crunchy, most potato. Very good. So, Jay, the Fade was fucking weird last night. So you had some trippy Fade experiences of your own. Now, I saw something, I think when I was looking around before in here. So I did a quick run around earlier with my intention being I wanted to craft some gear. Since we're here for the last part, let's craft some gear. Let's upgrade our gear if we can. And then I realized, no, I cannot. The gear I've got is already pretty epic. Anything I craft is going to be almost as good as, or as good. We're just going to stick with what we've got, so I'm not going to waste my too much time there. And now I can't remember where the hell I ran. I ran somewhere. I found a little room. Was it under here somewhere? I think it was under here. No, it wasn't. Back there? No, that's our storage. And these guys are blocking this off. They're not, but that's not where we're going. Jay, you're weird sleeping. You're blaming the Valerian and Mugwort. Damn Elfroot. Elvin, Selvus Fanharel might not even care about modern elves. He wants his people, not these. Ooh, that could be interesting. He wants to save his original people, not these degenerates. Although he seems to be pretty genuinely concerned about the, he seems to be concerned about the actual people, right? He's always worried about people and stuff, I think. Anyway, let's see. I think this might have been where I busted in. Yes, it is. Snugglesworth. Kitty Snugglesworth shunned you because you moved him. Yeah, always the way. You've betrayed him.
I should look around.
Alright, I got another doggo biscuit, but I don't think I can hand these in anymore. The palace is all empty. And here we have a piece of lore about the first Grand Enchanter. Grand Enchanter Lothair Harduin was the first leader of the Circle of Magi when it was founded in 120 Divine. After Harduin distinguished himself in battle during the Second Blight, Emperor Dracon himself endorsed him for the position. From all accounts, the Grand Enchanter performed admirably, but some speculate Harduin was a second choice, that Dracon had another mage, with connections to Inquisitor Ameridan in mind for their job. Tellingly, these debates are based on a half-finished letter to an army captain and guest list from a party where Ameridan and the Emperor were in attendance. If any proof ever existed, it is likely dust. The idea's merits should be treated as such for scholarship's sake. Okay, that's fine, so we don't really care about that. That was probably pointless to read. Alright, so let's crack on. Want to know what's going on? That was some big reveals we've had for the ancient history and the lore of these lands. Let's bust up through here. Let's jump through the Alluvian. Let's find out what is going on. So go around this corner here. Yes. And Shade is missing all the chat. Yes, I know. The chat I can't keep up with sometimes, so you have to excuse me when I'm unable to keep up. But you guys are talking about all kinds of delicious snacks and foods, and then if I read too much chat about snacks and food, I want snacks and food. So it's just a lose-lose situation. Anastasia Kitty interested in olive oil. You had to rescue your plate. Really? The cat's gonna have a go with the olive oil? Or like do a bit of a splashy splash. Splash the olive oil everywhere. Alrighty. Let's do a save. We're ready to go. Ready to crack on. Right about now. Yeah, Midnight Rose, you already want snacks and food now. Tell me about it, right? All right, here we go. Let's find out. Let's get into the crossroads again. Let's step into the Davarad. Let's find out what the hell going on.
Leliana told us about your little pyrotechnic display during your last chat.
I mean, Leliana isn't always right. She can't be. Please?
Ah, that's right, because it was hinted that things are bad, we may not survive.
Whatever happens, I wouldn't trade the years we've had together for anything. I love you.
Fucking words. We do, and we fight until... I love you, and I get to keep something. You hear?
Enjoy me while you can. I expect you'll all miss me terribly later.
Thank you. All of you.
All right, heartfelt speeches down. So yes, our hand is getting worse. We don't know what's going to happen. We may not survive. Sarah is worried, which is, you know, that's fair. That's understandable. Sarah is such a sweetie now.
All right, everyone, get ready.
Yeah, all right, the Davarad. Here we go. All right. Elvin, might not matter, but how is Inky and co passing through all these Alluvians? Don't they need special unique key? Well, I think they just need to be energized and activated, right? Now we have the key to get to the Davarad, so that's where we're going to jump in now. Let's step in through the magic doorway and hope we don't die forever. Let's see what happens. Does the mark change? We did drink from the well, yes, but I don't think that changes the ability to go through the Alluvians. Yes.
So this is the Davarad.
Look at this. It's an Alluvian graveyard.
Where did the Kunari get all these? How long have they been studying Illuvians? The sooner we stop this invasion plan, the better.
So this partially answers my question, I guess, because I had a question like, how come in the first game we heard of Illuvians? In Dragon Age 2, Meryl had one Illuvian, it's the only one we've seen, although we saw one in Dragon Age Origins Witch Hunt where Morrigan was using one. And then that's it, they're so rare and they usually don't work. And now in this game, there's fucking heaps of them that we're running through. Well, it looks like it's because the Kunari have been finding them and gathering them, and the ones that work, they've been activating, and the broken ones they've just been discarding or something, right? And Jay, well, now we know the Shattered Library was built on old elven magic for more than one person, so the Illuvians aren't private use. Yes. And Inquisitor has elven magic, kinda. The mark from the orb, also true. And Frosty... Oh, you're talking about the cat in your experience. Cats love whatever you're having. That's right, they're always interested in what's going on there, what are you having? Some cats are fussy as hell, though, when it comes to food. Alright, time to investigate the area, time to... kick some Kunari ass. Oh, knocked him right the fuck back. Suck on that, dickhead. Oh, where do you think you're going? Alright, so Illuvians everywhere. Kunari everywhere. Oh, hang on, is that a caster back here? Oh, it is a Cerebus. Fight the Cerebus first. Cerebus be dangerous. Fake fluke. And now this guy's tough as. Why is he so tough? Jesus, man. Alright, we'll take you on. We'll slap you down. Stop resisting. Look what Cole has to say about the Dalvarite. Oh, yeah, that's true. If we had brought Cole, that he had said something more. He'd have more insight. I didn't even think of that. We couldn't even talk to our friends one last time, and the whole palace was empty. Alright, Cerebus are really tough for some reason, despite being mages. Alright, let's read some notes. Illuvian studies. The writing on these pages is completely incomprehensible, even to a native speaker of Kunlat. The handwriting resembles the scratches of an inebriated chicken. So a drunk chicken. But the drawings are meticulous, an excruciatingly careful study of several Illuvians, along with exploded diagrams of their inner workings. Wow, so that's impressive if they've actually studied them in detail. Iron Bull is also Kunari, good point. He would have some comments, I guess, if he were here. And yeah, they made mages the tanks for this DLC. I know, it's really confusing. Normally you burn them down because they're glass cannons. Maybe I should save them for last. Maybe they're not that dangerous.
What?
Or...
What happened?
Oh, we should hurry.
And is hurting, that's what happened. Although, we've got the weird combat bug going again. So let's save and load, so we're not running around invisible and if any cutscenes or social interactions happen. I guess maybe they went with a tanky route because Cerebus is like, you know, this is all about Kunari and Kunari magic and how dangerous magic can be, and Kunari is... I don't know. I'm speculating. Anyway, let's crack on this way. Can we detonate? Yes, we can detonate. Whoa, we can detonate that a lot. Very fun. I need to pick up the Veil Fire. Assuming we can use the Veil Fire for something. Or is there going to be more cryptic puzzles? That's the question.
Why are the Kunari calling this plan Dragon's Breath? What do dragons have to do with assassinating heads of state? I don't understand any of this.
It's because of the fire, Cassandra. Dragon's Breath is like explosive fire. Jay, that was our hand. Yes, I got that. So maybe I should have clarified that too. So our hand, the mark, the anchor, started activating. That was the interaction we had just before I loaded the game. And they also mentioned certain things being done to Cerebus earlier in the Codex that could be what has augmented them into complete beasts. Oh, that's very true. I don't remember specifically what was in that. So I'm terrible at remembering things, but yes.
Deal with them as quickly as possible.
But Ben Hasrath is still here, so these are... That's the other interesting thing, like, these are definitely... We were semi-teamed up with the Ben Hasrath initially, when we had Iron Bull with us at the start of the game. We've still got him at the end of the game, but now that he chose his charges over the Kunari, he's been exiled, so, you know, he's no longer part of the Ben Hasrath. But we actually teamed up with them for a mission at one stage, remember? Now they're here with these guys. So we got more... Carry the Veil Fire. Up there is where we need to go. Let's... It's locked. Can Sarah open it? No, it is not pickable. Alright. Go up this way then. Knock down the agent. Take him out. You're making me drop the Veil Fire again. Look at these dickheads in a group. Oh, set all of you on fire. I used the wrong spell just now. I wanted to Fade Cloak him, never mind. Wish you could just phone Arashok and demand explanations, but letter diplomacy would take a long time. Yeah. Well, the Canary have always been a bit odd with their motivations anyway, right? They're always very secretive. You never know what they're up to. Not that I hate Tevinter, but... like they're now coming after the entire southern lands as well. Where's the,
That's quite the door.
Oh, we've got a key and a belt of retaliation. And the Veil Fire's gone. What does this say? Logs of Davarad... Whatever. Davarad Gatekeeper. The entries in this book are written in several different hands and occasionally different languages. From the few entries in the common tongue, it appears to be a log filled in by the various guards who have watched the gates of the Davarad. Morning. Artifacts brought in by Hisra Kith. Original location not on manifest. Asked Iskari, was told they're from ruins. Please remind agents that all relics must be properly catalogued, or the Tabas will never stop complaining about it. Afternoon, 3 Kiths deployed, including Iskari of Hisra Kith. Told her to write down locations in her manifest this time. Evening. Hisra Kith reported back. Iskari handed me a manifest that just said, outside Davarad, asking my Sten for a knife. Cool, so the ones bringing the treasures back can't be bothered. Don't want to do it. Unless this is a vault, so we need to solve how to open the vault. That's what's going on here, is it? Well, that is the way forward. That is the mission. All right. Well, before we go there, let's go up here. What else have we got to pick up? We can make that. Very good. Pew, pew, pew. Do I need to get Veil... Oh, hello. Let's say, do I need to get Veil Fire to bring here into the tower? Knock him off the ladder! There you go, you silly bugger. Don't climb a ladder during a fight.
Red Lyrian. Do the Kunari have any idea what they're dealing with?
Of course. But they're special and careful, and nothing bad will happen.
Oh, hang on, hang on. Oh, there's a key on the table there. I'll come back down and get it. Energize this bad boy. And Veil Fire.
That didn't do the trick.
What do you mean? I got it. Read the note. Scrap of writing from a Ben Hasrath agent. Excavated mural, believed to be self-portrait by Fen Herel. You like that?
It's no good.
Golden. There's a golden nug here as well. Is there a golden nug here? Synchronizing items between your characters. Ancient writing. One sees the hunter, one flees from it. All hunts it in turn. One outwits them all. Cool, so we have a riddle. And the next puzzle. One sees the hunter, one flees from it, one hunts in turn, one outwits them all. Do we have to light these in a particular order? Okay, so that's a dragon brazier. That is like a deer or hala or something brazier. So is there 4? We have to light them in order, perhaps. My guess. What's downstairs? Also, there was a key here. Let's get that. We've got a gatehouse key. Thank you. Come down here. Anyone else to fight?
Is that an Astrarian? How did the Kunari move it here?
Perhaps we should keep our distance. Some of those artifacts are deadly.
What's the Astrarian? That? Or there? Oh yeah, that there. We can't activate it though. Okay, so that's the door we couldn't open earlier. Very good. So this is like a bird or an owl. Is it meant to be a 4th one? One, what was the first clue? One sees the hunter. The bird would see it. Seems to be okay. It didn't cancel and no one made a comment about it not working, so... One sees the hunter. I'll go and reread the clue to see what that was. Let's see if I can actually solve a puzzle for once. Up again, because there's no braziers here, is there? Oh, we got another note on the table, though. Sarath. This letter was clearly written a few lines at a time over the course of multiple days, as the ink at the start has already faded slightly. Elf, who is Talus? It is no longer my role to instruct others in the Kun, but I will share what I can with you if it brings you peace. You are not alone in your struggles to achieve mastery of yourself and your purpose. Any Vidithari come to the Kun filled with fear and anger. These feelings build walls brick by brick within the self. They prevent you from seeing the others around you, from seeing the world as it is, and they convince you that you are not alone and in darkness, that you must fend for yourselves. The walls are real, but the darkness and the solitude, the world that they create within the self, that is all illusion. You must work to tear down the walls if you wish to see the truth. And the truth is this: no one is alone. It was the wisdom revealed to Khoslan in the desert long ago. What looks like solitude is connectedness. What looks like darkness is only the space between stars. Okay, now we're getting cryptic. This portion of the letter is slightly newer, and the handwriting, which is exceptionally tidy at first, has become somewhat looser as if written in a hurry. And it is not just Vidithari who struggle with these illusions. The world changes the self, and we must balance mastery upon its turning tides. Once I was an Ashkari, and I spent my days examining the philosophy of the Kun and trying to seek the enlightenment that Khoslan found. But my dreams of demons took me down a new path. Here the writing is filled with crossed out passages and the script becomes shaky. Some of the ink is still wet. And now with the song Liquid crossed out, and now I study the dam which holds back magic at its source. We will, crossed out, it is our purpose, crossed out. Things change, little Talus. The world changes. Find purpose in people around you, and your role will be clear. Remember when, crossed out, it will be hard to find wisdom in the noise. The noise is an illusion, like the darkness, but the walls are real. Remember that. Tear down the walls first and you'll see the truth. Fucking hell, I lost where that was going. So basically, you know, everyone's connected. You know, you don't have to fend for yourself. Tear down the walls that you're told to put up. Talus. Who the hell is Talus? I don't know who Talus is. I'm guessing we'll find out. Jay seems excited to hear about Talus. Alright, let's read the clues. One sees the hunter, the bird owl thing. One flees from it. One hunts it in turn. One outwits them all. So that's 4 clues. We've only got 3 fucking braziers. Where's the last brazier? One flees from it. So does this Harla deer thing flee from it? Yes. Right, so then one hunts it in turn. So that would be, is that going to be this, what looks like a dragon or something? Does this hunt it in turn? Yes, and then the last clue being, one outwits them all. I don't see any other braziers to light, though. Who outwits them all? Oh, Felicia Day's character, the Red Elf from Dragon Age 2. That was Talus, of course. Thank you. Yes, I remember that. Vito was a fan, because Vito loves Felicia Day. And you know what? That's fair. Go to the wolf below. Thank you, Anastasia. So we'll climb back down here. Was there a brazier on the wolf? Oh. Well, here is the loot. Bloody bargain. These are the daggers. I think you hinted, or someone hinted about these awesome daggers last session. Well, we've got them. That's what we'd give to Cole, but we're not using any daggers at the moment. Ben Harrell outwits them all. Gotcha. And that's why he has the loot. Alright, that puzzle's solved for now. And Sparkle Sauce, you've checked out your brain a while ago. No problems. Alright, let's save. Continue. So there's going to be a combination here, I guess, to open this door safe thing. No clues, though. Oh, I gotta hold it. Yeah.
That leaves Trixie with all of them, and we're through.
Shit, I think I messed it up. I think it was even. Alright, that looks fully retracted, yeah? Okay, that's pulling that top one up. What's this one gonna do? Oh, son of a bitch. It's moving 2 of them now. Oh, that's pulled that one back further. Okay, so this can pull... Right. Let's keep winding this one to pull the one on the left back further. And we'll just wind that middle one again. Alright, so the 2 on the side are all the way back. I'm just going to pull this sucker up. Hey, there we go. Success. Grab our Veil Fire. Haha! Alrighty. Now, I don't think there's anything else in the area to explore, right? We've covered all of the grounds. As we came around through here, up and down here, yep, forwards through here. Alright. And Ben Hasrath Agent. Time to burn dickheads down. Oh, I can't shoot them through walls, though. Get away. Fade cloak. So we've still got our mission, find a way to stop the Dragon's Breath. Find the way to stop the Kunari from detonating shit in all the kingdoms. And by the way, the elven servants were not real servants. They were part of the Coon. They were spies, or they've replaced the real servants. And that's how they've snuck shit into the palaces. I can understand why the elves would be pissed, because elves get pretty harsh treatment from the humans these days. Let's blow this up. Oh, that hit us. Never mind. Time to read a note. Written instructions for new workers. While some of this letter is written in Kunlat, most in the common tongue, the letter's blocky and simple but tidy. The Dragon's Breath must continue regardless of concerns at the Winter Palace. Many are new to the Coon and have not yet learned to trust. Your worry is understandable. The rest of the world has betrayed you. All who have been to the Davarad know the difficulty of maintaining the specimen for extraction as long as we have. What? If we delayed Dragon's Breath, we would have to dispose of the specimen. What? Creating Gatlock is normally a slow process requiring much mining and careful alchemy. Venom extraction offers the only means to deliver the Dragon's Breath quickly and in large quantities. To delay Dragon's Breath is to lose any chance of bringing peace to the South without needless suffering. The Coon demands we save the workers of the South from a bloody war and deliver them to our teaching before corruption further overtakes the land. They extracting venom. Have they got a dragon that they're pulling shit out of? Or something. Others have voiced concern over the specimen. The Coon does not demand cruelty to any living being, but all creatures have a place and a duty under the Coon. The specimen serves as it must. When Dragon's Breath is complete, it will be extinguished quickly and painlessly, as when we slaughter animals for food. So they've got a beast of some kind. They're pulling venom or something out at a rapid pace to make their explosive shit. Allow your superiors to deal with the agents of Fen'Harel, and remember your role in service to the Coon. We got up here. Oh, more shit to detonate that. Run away, get safe. Detonate that, get safe. Who is Coon? I'll do you one better. Why is Coon? So the Coon. The Coon is basically the doctrine or the way of life of the Kunari. It's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like not like a cult, but it's kind of, you know, if you join the Kunari, you follow the Coon. You follow their ways. You follow their rules, their duties, their ways of existence. Journal notes found in the barracks. There are several entries in this journal. Some in Kunlat, which is the Kunari language. Some in Common, which is what humans and everyone else speak. As if the writer was practicing their language skills. The last page reads, "Sent to palace again, moving things along. Bas-Shems never notice who comes or goes. When the Dragon's Breath comes, they don't know what hit them. They won't know what hit them." So, yeah, so that's one of the, I'm assuming one of the elves who was acting as a servant in one of the kingdom palaces and bringing in the explosive stuff. And a Shem is also the elven slang derogatory term for a human. Shemlin, or Shem, is what they nicknamed humans. Oh, there's another bunch down here. Alright, let's give you some fire about there. Yes! Code of honor, yeah, I think that the Coon's a bit more than just a code of honor. Like, it is a way of life. You join the Coon, you follow the Coon. There's no leaving the Coon either. But basically, as a follower of the Coon, there's rules, there's duties, there's beliefs. It's a whole bunch of stuff all sort of tied together. But anyone can join the Coon. I mean, it's founded by the Kunari race. But anyone is free to join the Coon. But there's no leaving the Coon. Oh, hand activating again.
Stop hurting, please.
Thank you, darling. We're trying not to hurt. Nice slow-mo. Yeah, I know. Awesome. Samurai was a way of life too. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Like that. Alright, some more notes to read. You can leave the Coon, though. They just don't like it. Well, if you leave the Coon, you're typically marked as a Tal Vashoth and an enemy of the Coon, and killed on sight if you're ever spotted, and then some individuals actually hunted down, right? In our case, we play a Kunari mage, but the backstory is that our parents left the Coon, and we were born as a Tal Vashoth, an exile, an outsider. So our character has never been part of the Coon, which is especially fortunate since we're a mage. That also may be why our parents left the Coon, because we had magical abilities. Don't know. Something to that effect, because those who are magically gifted as part of the Coon are typically either, I think, killed or put to work as a Cerebus, which is some of the guys we're having to fight. And I think typically, once your purpose as a Cerebus is done, you're also killed. It's either killed now or killed later, I think. We encountered a Cerebus in Dragon Age 2. We tried to save him. He then suicided himself by setting himself on fire because he was so ingrained in the Coon and what he needed to do. I'm a bit vague exactly on the rules and the duties of the Cerebus. It seems to vary a little bit. And Jay, if you're important enough to hunt down to protect the Coon, yes, they'll go after you. And Cerebus have the worst role in the Coon, yeah. I mean, mages have a hard time, but Cerebus even worse. Dragon Breath Plan. This document appears to be written entirely in Coonlat, the Kunari language, which contains a number of complicated diagrams, including detailed blueprints of Halam Sharal, which is the White Palace, the Winter Palace we've just been at, and a number of other palaces and fortresses.
Look at all this. The Kunari text is gibberish, but it looks a great deal like they're cataloguing artifacts. How many ruins must they have found to produce so much? What are they doing with it?
Morrigan said the key to an Illuvian could be anything, including knowledge or power. So they're stockpiling both. That's how they got the keystone and opened so many of the Illuvians we've seen.
Aha!
We will have defenses in place. We must not stumble into anything blindly. Is that a copy of Swords and Shields?
Take the copy if you want it, Cass. So that answers some of our questions we were asking earlier, like how all of a sudden there's so many Illuvians and why they're all working. Basically, the Kunari have been slaving away, collecting Illuvians, collecting keys in the forms of artifacts and knowledge, and everything in order to activate them and use them. So they've put a lot of effort into this operation for quite the while. That's why they're all activated now, as we learned from Morrigan. So Morrigan's like activated a couple of them. The Kunari have activated shitloads. Letters and replies. A letter with an Inquisition seal sits half buried in a pile of memos. To the Honorable Salashari, Triumvirate... Oh, fucking hell, these words. Triumvirate, or Virate? Triumvirate of the Coon. On behalf of the Inquisition, I humbly inquire as the hostile actions of your agents in Halam Sharal. We can only view the attacks by Ben Hasrath agents upon our officers and the infiltration and sabotage of the Exalted Council at Halam Sharal as the prelude to a declaration of war. If the Kunari people do not wish to provoke retaliation from the Chantry, these hostilities must cease at once. Respectfully, Ambassador Giosi. Several incomprehensible messages in the Coonlat follow. A letter in common with elegant script has been torn open and crumpled into a ball, but the writing is still legible. To Ambassador Josephine Montelier of the Inquisition. The Triumvirate of the Kunari people wishes to assure you that despite the loss of the dreadnought Barathok and its crew of 100 souls in a failed joint mission with the Inquisition 2 years past, that's what we did with Iron Bull, and they died because we decided to help Iron Bull's soldiers rather than the Kunari soldiers. So despite that, military action has not been approved against the Inquisition. No one in Parvolen has authorized actions of any kind involving the Exalted Council, nor will they. We are seeking out the Ben Hasrath priest who appears to be leading this operation without our consent. Once she is located, we will assure you that these hostile actions will cease. So that is the Vidasala that he's referring to. Interesting. So yes, we've got a softened Iron Bull, Jay. Yes. We've sided with him with his charges, which I think was the right call to make. Although I don't know what difference it would be having right now as we're doing all this. You love hearing Shade struggle through the French words, the French-based words. Yes, I know, right? Sometimes I nail it. Most of the time I do not. So this bit was scrunched up in a ball. Did they intercept the letter to Josephine and the real Kunari are not part of it? It's just like a rogue sect? Or did they write the letter as pretending to be the real Kunari leaders? Or are the real Kunari leaders in on it all along? Oof, don't know. Vito, you've made it. Welcome, dude. We're reading more notes, trying to uncover more truths and information. Either that or we have a spy. Good point. But surely a spy wouldn't destroy the note. They'd want that note to get through so that the Inquisition didn't take action, and therefore the Kunari could further their activities. Or maybe they wanted to provoke more stuff. I don't know. Kunari Guerrilla Splinter Group. Yeah, something like that, potentially, if we believe the circumstances. Right, so only one way forward, right? We must go this way. Quick save, open the door. Ooh, cutscene, here we go. Oh, there's a big dragon. So that is what they've got. This is how they're doing their dragon's breath. It is literally made from dragon venom.
Breath is an actual dragon?
Yeah.
Tethar, bars.
No, you Tethar bars.
Inquisition.
Suck my bars. That's the Vidashala again.
Come far enough, Inquisitor. No more.
Oh, I think we shall come further. Look at my boss. Oh shit, that was a hell of a leap. Always looks awesome with these guys that come charging in. The shock trooper. Alright. Slap him down. Alright, we can take it. He's down. Alright, very good. Next guy. Spearman. Yoinked by Cassandra. Penis flap. Vidashala may not have the support of the whole Kun. Yes, that's what I was wondering. Like, is it actually a rogue sect? Oh, blow up the thing. Blow up the thing. Oh, I missed blowing up the thing. That'll get it. Too late, though, because he's moved away from it. Blow up that thing. Ah, fire. Shoot the fireballs. Oh, I can just... I'm trying to use a spell. I can just use my staff. Silly bastard. Alright, so this is a Cerebus. Maybe he's just gotten tough because he's just done like a Rift Rock Armor spell. I want to learn that spell. Maybe that's a class in Dragon Age 4. Cerebus, Battle Mage Warrior thing. Combine that with a Knight Enchanter and an Arcane Warrior, then you'll be unstoppable. That's like my dream class. Oh shit, there's more coming in here. Alright, bring it on, We got it. Get this guy to the side. Fade Cloak. Plug him down, that's the shot. Some shit up the back. And one more. Is this the last one? Oh, just noticed Dorian's fallen. He'll be right. Walk it off, Dorian. Anastasia, you wanted Tevinter Blood Mage class. Ooh, or Immortalitasi. Yes, a proper Necromancer. Not the shit Necromancer class we get here. The Necromancer here is like, you know, influencing minds and casting curses and stuff. That's like the secondary arsenal of any traditional Necromancer. A real Necromancer raises the dead, controls the dead, uses corpses and stuff for bombs and whatnot. Alright, so is that dragon just taken off, has he? Oh no, he's still there. Venom extraction chamber. Read a note. Okay, here we go. Orders posted in the factory. Portions of this are indecipherable Kunlat with what might be formulas in an unfamiliar number system. One section has been translated for Vidithari workers in the factory, then circled, repeatedly underlined with arrows drawn around it by someone who is clearly very insistent it be read. For primers, combine no more than 1 part Atashi venom with an equal amount of Deathroot, Auxin, and 3 parts powdered silverite. Adding more venom will dissolve the casing on the primers here in the factory and will fill the room with deadly gas. All caps. All in capitals. Whoever keeps getting the formula wrong needs to see me immediately. We have a great many primer to make on a tight schedule and cannot afford any more delays due to mistakes. Well, now we've got the secret to making their epic explosives, have we? Because this was talked about briefly in Dragon Age 2, right? Where a dude was trying to, some guy wanted to try and make it. Or try and steal it and sell it, or trade it, or something. Some of it had been stolen, he was trying to sell it. I want to blow that up. There we go, that got it. Ha ha ha. It's through this side. This is the way forward, I take it. No other way around there. More notes. Man, there's a lot of reading in this DLC. Animal Handler's Logbook. The first half of this logbook appears to be notes on the care and feeding of animals in a free Marcher Lord's manor. After that, it shifts into practice phrases in Kunlat. Later, it begins again with the following. Beast presents chafing around limbs and tail, likely from attempts to use chains. While its natural strength remains, muscles are slack from confinement. Hardathra said she initially tried drugging the beast, but the amount required to keep it sedated changed the quality of its venom so that it was no longer useful in producing Gatlock. She says fire has kept it under control, while heated panels keep it in a state of comfortable drowsiness. So that's how they've been controlling the trapped dragon so far. Tardathis is not as good at deception as she thinks she is. She does not like what we are doing to the beast. She calls it Atashi, which means something like great thing. She repeats sayings from the coon to herself when she extracts the venom. I do not disagree with her. I saw enough harm done to innocent beasts at my lord's sneering commands. The beast, the Atashi, deserves better than the pry bars and needles we use upon it each time we drain its venom gland. Tadathra says, I may be needed at the Winter Palace. It is likely that some view elves with suspicion, thanks to these attacks by the Ancient of Fenharal, so Solus. But a human woman may still pass... Oh, this is a human! So a human woman may still pass unnoticed amongst the servants. She says I may be asked to deliver more Gatlock in different containers. She says that it could be dangerous, and that if I do not return, most will assume I am dead. As I said, Tardathras is not a good deception as she thinks, but she is right. I did not join the coon for this. So that was a human member, not an elven member this time. Yeah, so poor dragon's having a hard life. Although we've killed like 10 of them. So, I don't know, we've hunted down our fair share as well. Alright, Sarah, drink a potion. Nope, that was the wrong person. Refill our supplies. Carry on up the stairs. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit of a blocked nose, so I apologize if I'm a little nasally. Kill the dragon. Optional, free the dragon. Oh, yes, let's free the dragon.
Need the dragon's venom. No dragon, no more plan.
Yes.
Her captors have already mutilated her. It seems needlessly cruel to kill her.
I agree. Let's free the dragon. How do we free it? Is there something we can release?
We will not let you cut down the Atashi.
Give me a mechanism I can activate. There we go. There's dials at the top of these stairs. All right, come on, team. Come here. Disengage. Follow. Crank the handle. Oh, I can't crank the handle. There we go. Now I can.
If we move those rings, we can clear a path for the dragon.
The barrier's blocked. It cannot move.
All right, let's move some more. Stop fighting, everyone. Come here. Tactical mode activated. Sarah, stop fighting shit. Dorian, stop fighting shit. Cassandra, everyone, come over here. Let me find some more spinny wheels. How does this one work? Where are we directing it to? We got to direct... Okay, I think I might have... So we got to let it out the gate, right? The fire acts as a barrier. We got to turn it to go out the gate. Hopefully I can do it before everyone kills the fucking dragon. Alright, so that one's done. There we go. You want to fight something? Fight this one. Sarah, fight this one. Dorian, fight this one. Cassandra, fight this one. I shall carry on past.
Hishara!
To the outside. Oh, it's a... How does this fucking puzzle work? But this does the inside. Did the first one do the outside, did it? Let's dial it round. Let's bring the fire to the back half of the circle all the way through, shall we? Save and Google. I did save. Let's see if I can just get the rest lined up. If I balls it up, I'll just load, don't worry. Oh, I see. Motherfucker, this does the 2 inner circles. Duly noted. Alright, we're learning. We're learning the ins and outs of the puzzle. Put a barrier on ourselves. Alright. How did this one work here? So which one's this going to turn? Turn it! Turn it. I can't turn this one anymore. The device is blocked. Oh, it's because the dragon's on top of it. Oh, man. Why is Cassandra all the way out here? Jesus. Oh, meanwhile...
Ruins my honeymoon. I will wear her queuing for a boot. Let's wrap it up, love.
Alright, Cassandra, you need to pull it. That one turns all 3. Okay, thank you, Vito. That's a good point. So what we want to do is try and get... And come over here somewhere. Maybe what we'll do is we'll do a load. Let's see if we can load. I'll have another crack. So the one on the left just does the inner ring. The one in the middle does the 2, and it looks like the one on the right does all of it. So turn the inner to match it up with the middle first. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And Jay's back with Chicken Kiev. Excellent and more conscious than Shade's party. Yes, my party was very unconscious. Oh shit, that's way too far back. All right, quick save here. And don't forget to open the gates. Oh, thank you, Elandriel. Is there a separate switch for opening the gates? All right, let's do a real save rather than just a quick save. fight these dickheads again. Ah, my bad. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, we'll fight... Oh, hang on.
Dragon's breath is an actual dragon?
Tethar! Bars!
No, you suck my balls.
Inquisition! Nira Tasiasara! Miraba Sadim Kata! You have come far enough, Inquisitor. No more.
On each side of the gates, there's a thing. Thank you, Elandriel. That is going to pay off. So I didn't spot that. Excellent. Thank you, team. Oh, shit. Come on. We're all over the place, guys. Focus up. Burn that one as well. Oh, it didn't hurt this guy. Burn the Cerebus. Let's run in, slap him, fade cloak, slap him again. Oh, somehow that got us. What the hell? Oh, knocked back again. Rude. And one more guy. Shock Trooper. Oh, careful. Careful. Oh, more through the door. Rightio. Hog him down. Excellent. So should I go and open those gates first, or do we have to do the fire traps before we can do the gates? I'm guessing you got to do the fire trap thing first, because that'll be too easy otherwise if you can do the gate first and then just do the trap. Now we got to make it harder, so you got to manage positioning of the dragon all the way through. This guy, get out of here. Alright, so we read the note that we read before. Blow up the stuff. Step outside. Read the note again about the animal handler, the human animal handler, who started to not like what was happening as being part of the queue. Sarah, drink a potion. Shade refill. Potions. I can't save. That is annoying. What if I just backtrack a bit? Well, let me out so I can save. In case we need to try and redo this puzzle again. Be back here. Come on. Play nicely. Jay, the only detail you remember about this fight is the dialogue you had with Bull and Vidishala in your game. Mechanics are long buried. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, meanwhile, what can we open here? Sarah, we've got a little... Oh, that's just for more supplies. So we don't even need those supplies. Yeah, it's a supply case we don't even need. Yeah, I can't save. Well, that's annoying. And it's all like last minute crafting out there too, by the looks of things. There's a fix for it. It's called not failing. That's the fix to not being able to save. Don't fail. Don't be a noob. Duly noted. Thank you. Kill the dragon. Optional. Free the dragon. Alrighty, let's have a look.
We obviously need the dragon's venom. No dragon, no more plan.
Her captors have already mutilated her. It seems needlessly cruel to kill her.
So the middle one does both the inner circles, right? So we pause that for a second. So the middle one will do this one, and we need to get them all aligned to the back here. So do I want to turn the middle one around till it aligns here? Then we spin both of them around till it aligns with the outside one, and then turn the outside round until the pull comes here. That sounds like a plan, right? Well, the one on the right spins all three, so we need to park them over to match that one. We've got to destroy the cart in its way. Oh, over there. Okay, okay. Wrong button.
We will not let you cut down the Atashi.
We will not let you kill the dragon. Oh, I don't seem to... That won't blow up. Or have I done it wrong? No, don't shoot the dragon.
Ishara!
Alright, everyone, just fight. Wrong button again. God damn it. Everyone, just fight. Just fight. Qunari. I used the anchor to destroy the cart. Ah! Thank you. You guys are way smarter than I am. Stand here. Yes! Perfect. Thank you. I would not have thought of that. Alright, so left one first. Says Vito. Far left one. Oh, let's just run past all the dickheads fighting. Sarah's down, but that's fine. Oh, I'm on low health again. Rude. So, spin this bad boy.
If we move those rings, we can clear a path for the dragon.
Yes, correct. Now we need to get this one aligned with the middle ring, right? But then the next one we turn, we'll spin both. Need one more? One more. Ah, fuck. Potion. Save the shade. Everyone, disengage. Oh, that might be too far. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. And now the middle one. Here we go. That's looking pretty good. Oh, goddamn poison cloud. Give me a shield down. There we go. Let's do a regen potion. Also. Okay, keep spinning this thing. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Help the dragon, baby, right round, round, round. Alright, shield for me again. Bright is here. Bright has made it right for the difficult part. Alright, now following Vito's puzzle solving. Here we go. This is looking good, right? Oh, are we getting poisoned again? We're still good.
Now we just need to open the gate.
Barriers are set. Just need to open the gate. Very good. Let's do that.
Atashi Itwa, Kerasam!
If that bint ruins my honeymoon, I will wear her queuing for a boot. Let's
Bint.
wrap it up, love.
I love the words bint. Ha! Almost there. Here we go. We're in business. Oh, don't suck me in. Fuck off. No. No. Shield. Oh, shield has not recharged yet. Cannot cast it yet. Pull the lever. Come on, dragon. Stop fighting me. We're trying to set you free.
Keep doing the thing.
Thank you, Sarah, babe. We shall. There you go. Be free.
This will be legend.
Yes! There we go. Out you get. Go on. Be our friend now. Ooh, away it goes. Yes! Nice. Ooh, and through another Illuvian she goes. Whoa. Oh, the hand activates once more. Free Willy.
You have such little time left. You must finally see the truth. Elven magic already tore the sky apart. If the agents of Fen'Harel are not stopped, you will shatter the world as well.
Whatever you think I've done, mass assassination isn't a good moral high ground.
The South was poisoned by these elves' manipulations. It suffers just as you do now. You would have died from the mark on your hand, but for the help of one of their chief agents. The same agent who helped seal the breach, who led you to Skyhold, gave Corypheus the orb, then founded the Inquisition. Solus, agent of Fen'Harel.
What?
Finally, our character's on the same page as us, the player, and the audience. Right, so...
Solus wanted that orb. If the agents of Fen'Harel gave it to Corypheus, he couldn't be one.
Or perhaps he was tasked with removing the evidence of his group's interference. Solus tricked us all. He pushed a dying Qunari into the Winter Palace to lure you into opposing us.
Oh.
Without him, we could have brought the South peace and wisdom along the gentle path. Now we must take the way of blades.
You would have forced everyone to follow the Coon, though, I think, right?
Anahayden, Inquisitor. If it is any consolation, Solus will not outlive you.
It's not any consolation. Look at the size of that bastard, Jesus. Yeah, indoctrination or die here. So their peaceful solution, not so great. So I'm still not regretting anything there. I'm killing him myself. I need him to heal my hand. We've got to save him. I need him to heal my hand, because...
Solus is the only one who can help with my mark. We find him before Vidasala does.
Yeah, because we don't know if we trust him or not in terms of his intentions. So whether we save him, I'm not sold on yet. Do we save him? Don't know, but we still want help for our mark. Ugh, all right, cool. So that's confirmed everything we kind of already knew. Still don't know why he gave Corypheus the orb. Maybe because he couldn't activate it, but then... Was he trying to reunite the Fade with the real world again? Maybe that's why? I don't know.
Cannot have gotten far.
Get to Solus before the Vidasala. Alright, team. How are we doing for supplies? Yep, we've chugged half our potions. Hopefully we don't need any more. We took the moral high ground. We freed the dragon. Finally, I can save. And let's crack on. This is a beautiful spot here, though. Look at this. Ruins, forest, waterfalls. God rays of sunlight. Excellent.
There, on them.
This is bringing you all back to your Soul of Ellen trauma. Oh, that's right. All you Solus files who were romancing him. Yes, it brings it all back, right?
Everyone back!
Oh, shit. Careful. A meltdown. The anchor now builds up power even faster. Using it is difficult, but discharges all accumulated focus. If the focus reaches full power, the anchor discharges uncontrollably, damaging you and your allies and enemies. Okay, so don't let the focus...
Like this, it will kill you. Solus must help, as he did at Haven.
Hated is too smart for you, Pity, before the whole Agent of Fenny business. He better help. We're owed.
Yeah, we are. Alright, so this is going to keep ticking up mighty quickly. I'm going to have to discharge this motherfucker frequently. Alright, so up here we go. Solidarity, says Jay. The Red Wolf loving friends. Alright, everyone drink a potion. Potion for you. Potion for you. You get a potion. Everyone gets a potion. Drink the supply chain. We are full. If I save... Oops, that's right. I've still got the maximum number of saves. Keep forgetting that. Okay, so we're charging up. If I use the Inquisition superpower ability, that also works, right? That drains it all. Does that have a separate cooldown from the focus? It does. Does it? Damn, this focus charges up quick.
That must be where Solus is.
Where? Oh, there. Over there. All the way over there. Shit. That looks beautiful, though. Look at it. Nice. Oh, we can just step through that mirror? Is that going to take us over there? I'm thinking, shit, we got a lot of walking to do. No, we just go through the Illuvian. All right, cool. After we fight some dickheads, let's play with our hands some more. All right, cool. That works. Mark grows stronger. Are we going to end up absorbing Fen Harel ourselves? Ooh, still don't really know what's going on there. Where's the music? Someone got yote. The music, yeah. I don't have the music up loud. I'll double check. What? Because we normally do hear a bit. I'll crank it up a bit. Let's see how this goes. There a little bit. That loud enough? You want more music? Does have a lot of audio and animation bugs. Okay. No worries. All right, you can hear it. That's cool. I usually don't have the music too loud for a couple of reasons. Firstly, it can be distracting, especially when I'm trying to talk and stuff. Secondly, I always crank voice volume to the max, so any character voices. Also, some music in a lot of games actually has copyright issues, so it can get me copyright strikes from either Twitch or YouTube. And then the final piece, when I stream, I also record in really high definition, and then I go back, in theory, when I catch up to it, and do some video editing, some processing, and upload Let's Play episodes on YouTube. And if the music is playing and I do some edits and cuts, it can sound a bit weird if the music's disjointed. So there's a few reasons why I turn it down. I don't turn it off entirely. But anyway, let's have it play at that level. It is building suspense. We got it. Good call. We're in the zone. We've got the atmosphere. Tension builds. Our anchor keeps overcharging.
He's always with their leader woman.
Yep. And there's the big Fen Harel statue. They're everywhere. Suck on this dickhead! He got yote. Actually, no, he just got slightly knocked down. He got slightly inconvenienced. So we did get hurt. That's the main thing. Is music loud enough? I can crank it a little bit more if we need. I'd like it just cranked itself for a second. It is epic. I like this music. Good call. Actually, I am going to crank it up a tiny bit more. I am enjoying that music. Good call. That'll do. Let's see how that goes. Boom. Shattered. Blow that shit up. Alright, what else have we got? Head to Solus before the Vidishala. Do a discharge before it hurts everyone. That's the wrong button. Oh, slapped all that. Focus is getting high. Yes, thank you. Alright, so that's not the way forward. Out this way. Oh, the music is big. I can take on all the Kunari. I can fight the dragons and free the dragons. But I step into a knee-deep lake. No, that doth kill me. Alright, come here, dickheads. Suck on this. Yeet him, yeet him! No, it didn't. I want to knock him off edges, man. Save the world. Still can't swim, yeah. Although, to be fair, that's my that's my kryptonite too. I'm a bad swimmer. In real life. Alright, through the Illuvian. Discovered Long Bridge. Bridge be long. Let's step in the middle of these guys. Activate again. Ha! It goes like a pinball. So much bone density. Yes, that's right. Sinking. Tension continues to rise. Oh, yeet this guy. Come on, knock him down, knock him down. Get him! Yes! Oh, Cassandra, what are you doing? That's pretty cool though, right? Alright, let's do another big chargey charge. Boom. Yeah, she unyeeted my yeet. Come on, Cassandra. You know I love a good yeeting. It's one of my favorite things, is a good yeet. Although, if you're going to disrupt a yeet, that's the way to do it. Like, to sort of do the get over here counter yeeting. That was pretty good. The Picronari are good for sinking. They don't need to swim. They just hold their breath and walk across the ocean floor, right? Sounds good. I like it. Like Chuck Norris or something. He doesn't swim. The water just gets out of his way or something like that, right? Let's do a save. I feel like I need to save all the time. Let's do a save. I am going to just bump down the music one click. I can't get the audio level right. All right. Through another Illuvian. There's so many Illuvians. More waves of Kunari. Our focus is getting high once more. At me, bros. Oh, you're all the way up there. Can I detonate it safely?
Here he comes. Let's have you.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Yes. Oh, fully charged, motherfucker. Eat this. He is a big boy.
They have reinforcements.
Oof, ouch. Fade cloak. Oh, he's got some big jumpy legs too. What's up the back here? Spearman? Take out the ads, I guess. Right, now you're putting a shield on yourself, I see. You can't have that. I can. Let's give him a blast. Yes. Alright. Cassandra is tanking the ads, that's fine. He's burning down. Burning down, not too bad. Alright. Oh, where did he go? Heat-seeking missiles onto him. Sarah, did he heal?
It seems the Cerebas is no longer following orders.
You will not leave here, Inquisitor. Antam, Ibrashak Adim.
Alright. Carry on. So he's no longer following orders. Is he free? Was he being subdued? Is he on our side? Probably not, but let's see what happens. Let's give these guys a blast. Oh, splat. Alright, nothing else to pick up here, I think, right? It's all about the battles, the climax. Pacing's good. Combat's good. Atmosphere good. Oh, let me yeet this guy. Let me yeet him, yeet him, yeet him. Stand up, stand up. Fall down. Oh, no. Not off the edge, unfortunately. Oh, why is it dark? Who's doing the dark magics? How are we doing for supplies? Yeah, we're fine. A name Cerebus? Now that's interesting, yes. Well, he was a big fella, so it was already fairly unique. Oh, wrong button. Alright, carry on. How we doing? Can't save, that's alright. Still lots of epic ruins. This setting, this area, fantastic. One of the best in the game, I reckon. I love this area. It's so pure. It's so beautiful. Perfect place for lots of epic fights and combat. Oh, an alluvian. Alright, what's down here? Oh, a big bunch. Hello. May I blast him? Oh, yes. That's very satisfying. This is where being a Night Enchanter pays off. Get in close with your shields and fade cloaks. And detonate your hand. That guy down. Can we utilize these alluvians, or are they just decorative? We can.
One of the mirrors must lead out of here.
Yeah, it's going to be a puzzle. Are these dudes going to be infinite? That's the next question.
Come on!
Might well be. Let's just keep trying alluvians to see what happens. We go back through... Can we go back through? Oh, no. Some of them are one way. Try the one over here, I suppose. The obvious-looking one that might get us out. Let's just set fire to these guys. It's a blast. And the impact of that feels epic. Yeah, that was the one. The obvious one. Was the one to go through. Alright, can we save? We cannot save.
Finish this! You are dead, Inquisitor! Your soul is dust!
Is it, though? Frosty, what are you trying to share? You're not being a media bum, you're in emotional pain. Let you share it. What are you trying to share? The chat filter is blocking Frosty from speaking her mind. Oh, here he is. He's back. Sarath. What are you doing, Sarath? You're a bad guy. Stop being a bad guy. Fight Sarath. Here's our objective. We've got to fight him, and we've got to get to Solus. So I'm guessing this is a shield that is put around here so we can't go in? Yes, correct. Oh, epic music. Epic music all around. Frosty needs a mod to approve it. Bright, where'd you go, friendo? Bright can approve. Bright is a moderator. Grizz is a moderator. To be honest, I probably should make you a community moderator as well, Frosty. Womp. Womp. Music. Alright, here we go. Give us a blast. Hand blast time. Oh, look at those crit numbers. Hells yeah. Music is fucking going off its tits. This is like some Zimmer level goodness. You're right, you made a good call about the music. This is very good. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's also very tricksy. Oh, he loves his little shield, doesn't he? Summoning demons, dude. Where are you even getting those things from? Ooh. Jay, you're going to be listening to the Dragon Age Inquisition soundtrack on repeat now. That's true. I should do the same. I need to add it to my playlist because it's been pretty good. Just like the Skyrim playlist is awesome. Frosty, basically our flag means death season finale. So good but sad. Angry, open, ending, silly, dumb pirates that break your heart and leave you devastated. Oh. Oh shit, I got distracted by chat. I did not self-detonate. Never mind. Come on, flamage down. Trevor Morris went ham with the soundtrack. Yeah. Oh, angsty. Sad but angsty opening. Gotcha. Wrath. Oh, we nearly got him. Oh, now he's summoned a goddamn pride demon. Suck on this. The pride demon has guarded itself. Well, let's focus on Sarath. We've got him nearly down. Fake cloak. Fake cloak for invincibility-ness. Come here, son bitch.
He's all magic-y. Use your hand.
Alright. We shall. Let's use our hand. That did the trick. That's a good job. Oof. And the music settles. Alright. Ha! Jay, you get teary in several tracks without fail and you're not usually a crybaby. Oh, wow. The emotion is real, right? The connection to the memories, to the sound, to the feels of the game, the atmosphere. I get it. Okay. Exit through the Illuvian, get to Solus before Vidishala. Our objective remains. What else have you got for us, Vidishala? What else in your gauntlet of Illuvians? Ooh, did that just break? Where's our friends? Ooh. Ooh. Frosty's gonna hide in the corner and cry ugly tears for the rest of the night. Jay's not ready. Alright, what's going on? That's a lot of frozen stone dudes. But we didn't freeze. We are special? This music's fantastic.
Ebasit kata, etwa ost.
Yes, hello Solus. I'm assuming that's you. Where are you, some bitch?
Your forces have failed. Leave now and tell the Canary to trouble me no further.
What? Is he part of it? Why has she got an encyclopedia strapped to her arm? Right, so he can turn people to stone. Lovely. Solus, what's the deal, bro? Nice outfit, I guess, with a weird rug. Thank you, I think.
That should give us more time. I suspect you have questions.
Yeah, like a million fucking questions, dude. You're the Dreadwolf, obviously. What the hell?
The Kunari answered some of those questions. The information I found while traveling through the Illuvians answered more. You're Fen'Harel. You're the Dreadwolf.
Yes.
Well done. I was Solus first. Fen'Harel came later. An insult I took as a badge of pride. The Dread Wolf inspired hope in my friends, and fear in my enemies. Not unlike Inquisitor, I suppose. You also know the burden of a title that all but replaces your name.
Yes, true. We can attack him! No, we're not doing that yet. Your life sounded hard. You're like Mythal then? You fought for freedom. Let's see.
Are you a fragment of what Fen'Harel once was? Like Mythal?
No. This is all I have ever been.
And the legends?
I sought to set my people free from slavery to would-be gods.
Good.
I broke the chains of all who wished to join me.
How?
The false gods called me Fen'Harel, and when they finally went too far, I formed the Veil and banished them forever. Thus I freed the Elven people, and in so doing, destroyed their world.
Yes. Okay. More questions. Many questions I have. All right. So Midnight Rose is sobbing over her elf husband. Anastasia, all the puzzles led to Chance to say that. Because we done the puzzles, we got to actually say it. I'm glad we did all that then. Huzzah! Thank you for your help in the lore and the puzzles then. We were well prepared. Okay. So why did you form the veil? How does that work?
I love the Fade. Why would you create the veil to hide it all away?
Because every alternative was worse.
Meaning?
Had I not created the veil, the Evanurus would have destroyed the entire world.
Okay, so the Evanurus being the, basically the mages, right? The original elven mages?
You banished the false gods. You didn't kill them.
You met Mythol, did you not? The first of my people do not die so easily. The Evanurus are banished forever, paying the ultimate price for their misdeeds.
They had the spirits, I'm assuming, right? Anastasia, also, there's a hilarious exchange if you never listened to Solus's stories to the whole game. Ha, okay.
You said that the elven gods went too far. What did they do that made you move against them?
They killed Mythol. Crime for which an eternity of torment is the only fitting punishment.
I thought Mythal was one of the Evanurus.
She was the best of them. She cared for her people. She protected them. She was a voice of reason. And in their lust for power, they killed her.
How did creating the veil destroy the world?
You saw the remains of Via Dethara. The library was intrinsically tied to the Fade, and the veil destroyed it. There were countless other marvels, all dependent on the presence of the Fade. All destroyed. The elven legends of immortality. All true. It was not the arrival of humans that caused them to begin aging.
That's what I said.
It was me. The veil took everything from the elves. Even themselves.
Jesus, dude. Yes, basically, he did everything. But his intentions were good. I mean, they were gonna destroy everything themselves anyway, right?
The Evanurus were elven mages. How did they come to be remembered as gods?
Slowly. It started with a war. War breeds fear. Fear breeds a desire for simplicity. Good and evil, right and wrong, chains of command. After the war ended, generals became respected elders, then kings, finally gods. The Evanurus.
And now his people live as outlaws or slaves. That's true. It's all come crushing down. Either those trapped in the Fade became spirits and stuff, right? Or those who were into the real world were mortal. And now their descendants are typically not well treated by the other races like humans and Kunari, but especially humans. And they're basically outlaws, slaves, bandits, etc. Damn.
That's the past. What about the future?
I lay in dark and dreaming sleep while countless wars and ages passed. I woke still weak a year before I joined you.
A year, right.
My people fell for what I did to strike the Evanurus down. But still, some hope remains for restoration. I will save the elven people, even if it means this world must die.
Oh, really? So now we're getting to the end of it. All right, why is that necessary, dude?
Why does this world have to die for the elves to return?
A good question, but not one I will answer. You have always shown a thoughtfulness I respected. It would be too easy to tell you too much. I am not Corypheus. I take no joy in this. But the return of my people means the end of yours. It is my fight. You should be more concerned about the Inquisition. Your Inquisition.
Why?
In stopping the Dragon's Breath, you have prevented an invasion by Qunari forces. With luck, they will return their focus to Tevinter. That should give you a few years of relative peace.
Oh, yeah? What? Are we starting to allude towards the next Dragon Age?
What's wrong with the Inquisition?
You created a powerful organization, and now it suffers the inevitable fate of such. Betrayal and corruption.
It's not that simple.
Do you know how I discovered the Canary plot? The plot I disrupted by leading them to your doorstep. The Canary spies in the Inquisition tripped over my spies in the Inquisition. The Elven Guard who led you to the Canary body? Who intercepted the servant with the Gatlock barrel? Mine.
Mm-hmm.
Why bother disrupting the Kunari plot if you're going to destroy the world regardless?
You have shown me that there is value in this world, Inquisitor. I take no joy in what I must do. Until that day comes, I would see those recovering from the breach free of the Qun.
Why?
Because I am not a monster. If they must die, I would rather they die in comfort. In any event, it is done.
Yeah.
So you let us do your dirty work.
The mistake was yours to fix, Inquisitor.
The Kunari said the Inquisition was unknowingly working for agents of Fen'Harel.
I gave no orders.
You led us to Skyhold.
Corypheus should have died unlocking my orb. When he survived, my plans were thrown into chaos. When you survived, I saw the Inquisition as the best hope this world had of stopping him. And you needed a home. Hence, Skyhold.
Right. So he gave Corypheus the orb to open it, because he couldn't do it. He was too weak, as he said in the after credits scene with Nthal. And he expected Corypheus to die from it, but he didn't. And then he's like, oh shit, what have I done? So then he's teamed up with us to help stop Corypheus. Okay, but did he want the breach to be here? That's the next question. So Jay, so the current elves have no connection to their culture. Even the Dalish have a shadow of what they could have. Yes, exactly. Jay, your tablet's run out of battery. Reconnect! Plug it in! Start rubbing your feet on the carpet to statically charge it. Okay, so he's still got to destroy the world to what? Bring it back together? To join it back in? Is that what he's saying, effectively? What, yeah, let's clarify. Why'd you give him the orb?
You gave your orb to Corypheus.
Not directly. My agents allowed the Venatori to locate it. The orb had built up magical energy while I lay unconscious for millennia. I was not powerful enough to open it.
That's what I said.
The plan was for Corypheus to unlock it, and for the resulting explosion to kill him. Then I would claim the orb. I did not foresee a Divinta Magister having learned the secret of effective immortality.
That's true, because Corypheus is immortal. We killed him as Hawk in the expansion in Dragon Age 2, and he came back, and then we saw him die again in one of the cutscenes here where he was blown up by something, right? Or crushed by something, can't remember. And he just came to life in a nearby corrupted body, so it appeared he could just regenerate in another Darkspawn or corrupted body or something to that effect, right? And that's what he didn't plan on. So Corypheus died, but then came back. So Frosty, while the point was a way to tear down the veil, so that'd be your guess. Solus needs to do more research before implementing plans.
What would have happened if Corypheus had died, and you'd recovered the orb?
I would have entered the Fade using the mark you now bear. Then I would have torn down the veil. As this world burned in the raw chaos, I would have restored the world of my time. The world of the elves.
But then all the bad guys would be back.
If you destroyed the veil, wouldn't the false gods be freed?
I had plans.
Did you? Did you really?
I never thought of you as someone who would do that, Solus.
Thank you. You must understand. I awoke in a world where the veil had blocked most people's conscious connection to the Fade.
Yeah.
It was like walking through a world of tranquil.
We aren't even people to you.
Not at first. You showed me that I was wrong. Again. That does not make what must come next any easier.
Wow. Jay, you imagine tearing down the veil would be as detrimental to the world as it was to Erect, a cataclysmic event. Yep. And that's what he's just said as well, so... cool. Well, your plan didn't work out. I'm kind of... grateful that it didn't. So, he didn't even view us as people. He really did look down upon us. Although we've now shown him that that was wrong. So now I can imagine why this would be especially amped up if you had romanced Solus and been a true Solus file, Solus lover like so many of you are. That makes sense. I'm kind of, in a way, I'm kind of glad I don't love Solus to start with. So that makes it a little bit easier for me. Holy balls. All right, so we showed him that he was wrong again, that we are people. Thanks, I guess.
For whatever it's worth, thanks for the castle.
For whatever it's worth, you used it well.
Yeah.
You control the Illuvians now.
Yes. You remember Briala from Halam Shiral? For a time, she controlled part of the labyrinth. One of my agents was supposed to take it from her, but he did not succeed. I had to override the magic personally. The Canari stumbled upon this section independently. With them gone, the Illuvians are now mine.
Once again. Right.
There's still the matter of the anchor. It's getting worse.
Yes. I'm sorry. And we are almost out of time.
Meaning what? Solus. What going on, Solus?
The mark will eventually kill you. Drawing you here gave me the chance to save you. At least for now.
Temporary reprieve. Okay, I'm going to here's the decision point. Right, the Inquisition will try to convince Solus to change his plans. Can't let you do this. Inquisition will stop Solus, even if it means killing him. Let's try the redeeming path, right? Because obviously that's what all of you are going to want to go down, and it's kind of my instinct is to resolve things peacefully, especially if we've got a rapport. We've started the journey with him already. The Inquisition, I can't even speak. The Inquisition will try to convince Solus to change his plans. You love the voice. The voice is awesome. You're talking about his voice? And Jay, you're not tied up in appearances. It's the bloody voice and intelligence that gets you. Yeah, that's it. It's the real Solus. That is the real Solus. It's his voice, his intelligence, his personality, right? His nerdedness. All right. Let's try and redeem you, Solus.
You don't need to destroy this world. I'll prove it to you.
I would treasure the chance to be wrong once again, my friend.
Good.
Take my hand.
Good, yes. Fix it.
Sorry. Live well, while time remains.
Now he wanders off. Chase him down. Spear tackle him through the Illuvian. And then we end. Is that it? Ooh. At least we didn't die. We're still here with Sarah for now. How much time did he get? Ooh. That was a lot to take in. What have we got?
Must be done. But we cannot lose the Inquisition now. We stand on the brink of war with the Canari.
Yes, because this Solus provoked them in the first place.
The Inquisition did not cause this threat. We informed the Summit of the danger.
The danger posed by Canari spies inside your organization.
All right, stand down, peeps. Time to be awesome.
You would not be alive to complain.
No one has forgotten what you have done. But Corypheus is 2 years dead.
If the Inquisition is to continue, it must do so as a legitimate organization, not a glorified mercenary band.
We lost our fucking arm.
Inquisitor.
Did we lose our arm from that? Holy shit! I didn't expect that. So we are reprieved. We no longer have the anchor. Thank you, Solus. We're not dying from it, but we lose our arm, and basically, we've now got time until he enacts his next part of his plan, right? Holy shit. Cool. Did not expect to see that happen. Oh, man. All right. Cool. So everyone's ugly crying in the corner because everyone loves Solus, and what's he done? Look, I have to say, that is some brilliant piece of writing. Solus, I did not see that in the first place. Now seeing the full arc, I was questioning as we're playing through it. Is he actually, does he mean good? Does he mean well? It seems he does, somewhat. His initial actions meant well. He tried to save the elves. It kind of destroyed a lot of others and their world, and now he wants to restore his people, which will kill this world. That, I think, is a bit short-sighted. That is what I'm hoping we can turn around, or something turns him around in Dragon Age 4, or the epilogue, or the post-credits, or something. Don't know, let's have a look. Dalen, you're okay, you're a mage. Imagine being a rogue, that's true. We can still cast spells and spin our staff. A rogue would lose one of the stabby hands, right? Just get a magic prosthetic, that's right. Surely we can engineer something. Frosty is still squinting at the mage champions in Dragon Age 4. It's always the mage. Oh, the companions, right. Dagna! Yes, Dagna, the awesome magic studying dwarf from, you know, the engineering and smithing dwarves of Orzammar. Hopefully she could do something. Alright. So the Exalted Council is still arguing. We've barged in here having lost an arm. Alright, so, Inquisitor, what is our stance? Decision time. Okay. We serve the Divine, not you. The Inquisition will serve Divine Victoria. Efforts against Solus will be stronger, but risk corruption. Alright, we'll keep the peace. The Inquisition will serve Divine Victoria. Efforts against Solus will be stronger, but risk corruption. Same again. We need more oversight. Inquisition will serve Divine Victoria. Efforts against Solus will be stronger, but risk corruption. It's just... okay. And this side. The Inquisition will be disbanded, but efforts against Solus will be weaker, but more secure. Our work is done. The Inquisition will be disbanded. Efforts will be weaker, but more secure. The Inquisition needs to end. The Inquisition will be disbanded. Efforts against Solus will be weaker, but more secure. Okay. So basically, there's just three options, different types of emotional options. We either serve Liliana, or we disband. Previously, I've been in the mindset we need to stand down and disband. The Corypheus thing has ended. The Inquisition serves no purpose, and, you know, there's no point having a big force that's just going to get corrupt or do silly things or generate enemies that we don't want to generate. Frosty says to serve the Liliana. I'm assuming Vito's going to have the same vote, serving his redhead zombie princess Liliana. I'm on the fence on this. I don't know what I would prefer. Jay, you're curious about serving Liliana. I'm guessing you've always stepped down in the past. And you disbanded, yeah. Look, it's a weird thing, isn't it? Because you've got Solus. You need strong forces to see what you can do with Solus. If you stand down, the efforts are going to be weaker, but more secure, less corrupt. But if you go strong after Solus, and you have more corruption, it could fall down. Our aim is to try and change Solus's mind, bring him into our side. Anastasia, you never disband, but considering we don't need a big war right now, that's true. Liliana serves, Midnight Rose serves Liliana, and Lyrium also disbanded. And Vito, yes, he served the Zombie Divine. See, knew it. Shadow Inquisition. Yeah, says Jay. She disbanded, Shadow Inquisition. Dalen disbanded. Whoa, man. This is a tough decision. I like both sides. My initial plan was to disband, but then how do we convince Solus otherwise? It's done. I don't think it... Need more oversight. We'll keep the peace. We serve the Divine, not you. Fuck you. Ooh. Jay says, go Liliana so you can watch you do the opposite. I am leaning towards it. It'll be interesting what they do in Dragon Age 4. I mean, there'll be some change to the start, but ultimately nothing completely overhauls the game. What does my heart say? Genuinely difficult. I genuinely am not sure. Our new mission is to try and stop Solus. We probably need Inquisition resources to do that properly. However, if there's corruption from within, that's going to be a problem. Maybe more oversight could help with that. Or it could make it worse. Frosty, you feel like fuck you to the option. Council doesn't have to be such dicks about their worries. Yes, I can understand where they're coming from. But yes, everyone needs to pipe down. It's the nobility, the Orlesian nobility that are dicks. That I want to tell them to step down. All right, I'm leaning towards let's keep the Inquisition together. We have a new purpose. Can we communicate that purpose? Will people believe us? Is it going to be Shepard and the Council and the elusive Reapers all over again? There's a bad guy, an elven god person we need to stop. Where is he? I don't know. What's he going to do? I don't know. When's it going to happen? I don't know. Yeah, no one's going to believe us. Delenn, if you serve Liliana, you are going to be tangled up in Chantry politics. True, but it's still Liliana-based politics. She's a lot more straightforward and less of a dick. Disbanding would mean we have to try and figure out something on our own. Or assassinations, yeah, exactly. So she'll just assassinate. Alright, I'm leaning towards let's keep the Inquisition together. Let's serve Liliana. Let's unite and find what we need to do with Solus. Hopefully we can find a way to keep Orlais and Ferelden happy. Liliana politics could be fun. I agree. Alright, so our option is we serve the Divine, not you. Too aggressive. We don't want to be a dick about it. We don't want to make people more edgy. We will keep the peace. Or we need more oversight. We say we need more oversight. I think that's going to open ourselves up to more politics and dodgy influence. I think we keep the peace. We will keep the peace. We serve Divine Victoria. We will keep the peace. But we do need to talk about what's coming. Yeah, keep the peace. I can absolutely see how no one's going to buy it, though. Oh, you're going to keep the peace? What are you going to do keeping the peace? What peace? We have peace. Do you have peace? Can we stop? Well, you know, in keeping the peace, can we stop the nobles from civil warring? That might be good. And can we stop Orlais and Ferelden from warring? That would be good. And what about the Kunari versus Tevinter? That's fine. They can fight. Don't care about them. All right. We'll keep the peace.
You all know what this is?
Big ass book.
A writ from Divine Justinia authorizing the formation of the Inquisition. We pledge to close the breach, find those responsible, and restore order, with or without anyone's approval.
He loves it. Cassandra loves it.
I'm proud to say we accomplished that goal. We will honor the sacrifices of those who gave their lives in defense of what we stood for.
Yes.
And still stand for.
Correct.
Because our work is not done. Where we led in war, we will now serve in peace.
Yes, correct. Bite me.
The Inquisition will act as Divine Victoria's personal honor guard. Answering directly to her, we will transition from a military force into a peacekeeping organization. My own adventuring days may be done, but the Inquisition and its mission will continue.
What does everyone think of that? Any reaction? Nope, mic drop, walk out with a big ass book. Right. And all our peeps are here. Oh, if you pick the more angry option, she drops the book and walks out. Right, Curly. Even Vivian's still here. Oh, and he's handing out his book still. Varric's handing out more book chapters to Cassandra. Love it. Be prepared to read the epilogue. There's no storyteller. Oh, alright, I'll try and warm up for it, shall I? Well, we're all looking good striking a pose. I'll take a picture. Reminds me a bit of like the end of Ocean's 11. We all sort of stare out and then slowly peel away. Even Sarah's walked away. Come on. We should have a cuddle with Sarah. On the balcony. Ah, there we go. There we go. Gives a smooch. Awesome. You love how Dorian just sort of sachets away. Flamboyantly walks off. Over the next several months, the Inquisition carefully gave over many of the duties it had held. As the Divine's personal guard and peacekeeping force, the Inquisition shrank to a more manageable size. Okay. Many who had served went home, though the remaining force was still enough to give pause to any who might threaten the Divine's plans. That's true, because I do want Liliana to keep her changes in place. Those who served in the new Inquisition were tested and checked thoroughly in the hope of ferreting out any more spies within its ranks. Yes, that's true. Now we can make sure Liliana's change to the Chantry stays. With the Dragon's Breath disrupted and any hope of a swift victory dashed, the Qunari retreated back to the north. Okay, we still assume it wasn't a formal official thing that they were doing. You knew what debates were waged in Parvolen, but not long after the Exalted Council, the Qunari launched new attacks against Tevinter. That's fine, it's just Tevinter. Their aggression caught the already unstable Imperium off guard. Tevinter was soon mired in a war many feared could spread across Thedas. Okay, so it could get worse. Is Dorian okay? The Exalted Council remained intact, advising Divine Victoria on important matters. Cassandra served for several years. Bet she loved that. She grew a little platty long thing there. While she often disagreed with Liliana's policies, the former right and left hands of the Divine shared a mutual respect and worked well together. Oh, that's good. Because Cassandra did want to do some change, some reforms. Cassandra also spent time in the Hunterborn Mountains north of Orlais, where she worked to rebuild the Seekers. And how are they going, I wonder? For a time, the new Seekers remained reclusive, showing no interest in worldly affairs and working to a purpose few outside their order could guess. So if Cassandra becomes the Divine, I'm guessing she doesn't get to do that, right? She can't do the Seeker rebuild because she's tied up. The end of the Inquisition, as it had been sent shockwaves through the College of Enchanters. Madame too slow. Her followers united to build a new circle, with Vivian as its Grand Enchanter, in direct competition with the College. Yeah, see, Vivian wanted to keep things as they were, with the circles and the Chantry and everything. So she opposes the new College. What the Circle lacked in numbers, they made up for in political connections. Soon, they were forced to be reckoned with. She does know how to play the game. She does know her way around politics. Interesting, we've got opposing mage factions now. The two institutions settled into an uneasy coexistence across the south, vying for power. Oh, so they have Templars there then? Is that what they're doing with the Templars now? After the Exalted Council, Liliana devoted herself fully to the Sunburst throne and her dream of reshaping the Chantry, which I support. It's supposed to be all about the good side. Within a year, she removed restrictions surrounding Chantry priesthood, good, allowing men and women of all races to be initiated and ordained. Huzzah! Excellent. Nice work, Liliana. That is good. What it should be. This decree was followed swiftly by her decision to return the Canticle of Shartan to the canonical chant, a move that divided Andustrians deeply. So it's not so much about Andraste now. A rebellion to renounce her and return the Chantry to its former state arose, beginning first in Orlais, then spreading to other parts of Thedas. So did she then, kill him? As quickly as it began, the rebellion faltered. And how is that so? Did Liliana revert to her old ways? I still support Liliana in this. While most agreed that the rebellion collapsed due to infighting, some whispered that the Divine herself engineered its failure. Yeah, I bet she did. She's a smart cookie and a former assassin. Love it. Ultimately, they just want to put it back. The rebellion fractured into a number of separate cells, some of which limped on for several months before disappearing into obscurity. Yeah, they want to put it back in the old ways, whereas white human power. That was it. Sarah saw the world with the Inquisition and would continue to explore it after, always with her wifey within a remaining arm's reach. They even said wifey. Ah, she loves it. The Inquisitor and Red Jenny finding a balance or counterbalance, or however they decided to make it work. Oh, so good. The romance carries on. Rivals could only expect the unexpected. And arrows. So many arrows. Sarah would bring upon the rain of arrows. Perhaps most unnerving was Sarah's standing offer to the Divine. What Divine? Let's just give it that. Fuck you guys. That'd make a good... When the knobs piss about your left hand or right, call on Randy Jenny to give them 2 fingers. So she's saying that when the nobles start being dicks again, either to each other or the Chantry, just call on Red Jenny's to sort it out. Love it. Varric took up the role of Viscount, and with the help of his friend Hawk... Oh no, hang on. A friend of Hawk rebuilt Kirkwall's damaged infrastructure. My screensaver started to kick in because I hadn't touched the mouse, sorry. Under his rule, the city-state finally resumed its place as the major trade hub of the Free Marches. Good job, Varric. So Varric and Hawk teamed up. That was inevitable, I guess. I'm sure Varric loved being Viscount right there. Not. He continued to ignore all mail from both the Merchants Guild and the Prince of Starkhaven. so Sebastian from Starkhaven still not getting a foot in. With the Inquisition in its new role, the Bull's charges returned to taking jobs throughout Orlais and Ferelden. So they're another honourable mercenary gang, right? Mercenary band. I assume honourable, and not dicks. Fighting demons and clearing out the remains of Venatori forces, the Iron Bull did his part to restore order to Thedas. Excellent. Good job, Iron Bull. After the Inquisition transitioned into a peacekeeping role, Cullen continued to serve as commander of its forces. Well, that's inevitable. That's no surprise. Fucking Sebastian, says Jay. Under his leadership, the Inquisition protected the Divine's interests while enforcing new standards of security. That's good. We don't want any more summits being blown up. Cullen also expanded the Chantry's treatment for Templars whose mind were taken by lyrium, as well as those who wished to cease lyrium usage. Cool. So they helped Templars overcome their addiction to lyrium. And as chaos reigned in the north and threats to the Divine lurked in every shadow, Cullen remained ready to serve. What a legend! Dorian returned to Tevinter to take his father's place in the Magisterium. How did that go, though, with all the warring with the Kunari? As rumours flew about the Imperium's infighting, Dorian was spoken of often as a voice of resistance against corruption. Good for you! Excellent, Dorian. He's the voice against corruption. I love it. Along with the Magister Maeveris Tilani, he formed a group called the Lucerni to restore and redeem Tevinter, a fight many thought hopeless. Well, I would also think it hopeless. A lot of them are dicks. Those fighting by Magister Pavis's side noted that he kept in constant communication with the Inquisitor via a message crystal. Very good. Is that the guy? Whether for vital information or moral support, these talks seemed to give Dorian the strength to continue his fight. Excellent. After the Exalted Council, Tom Rainier bid farewell to his friends and went to the White Hut Fortress to pledge himself to the Grey Wardens for good. Cool. Well, that was absolutely what we expected. While he was rarely seen in the years that followed, some said they encountered Rainier in far-flung lands, their accounts always similar. Him doing something noble and heroic? Rainier carried out the duty of the Wardens, but always found time to help others along the way. Well, that's good. So he is genuinely committing to it and repenting for the bad shit in his past life. Sometimes he served as a shield for the defenseless. Other times he spread simple cheer among children with gifts of small carved toys. Ah, that's true, because he's good at making toys. Like a rocking griffin. That was awesome. After easing the Inquisition's transition to the Chantry, Josephine returned to Antiva and her family. Oh, she went back home to Antiva. We still friends with her. Music's gone silent. In a few years, Josephine's parents stepped down and Josephine became the official head of House Montelier. Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. She devoted her time to managing the estate's finances and navigating the social world of Antiva. You would be very good at that? Absolutely, especially if she's had to deal with Orlais for so long. Cole returned to the Fade, saying that there was more pain coming and that he knew where compassion would be the most needed. Oh, all right. I forgot about Cole. He promised that his friends in the Inquisition would remember him, and that where the hurt was greatest, he would help. Good, so he's not making us forget him. That's good, and he's going to go and still hurt people that are hurting. Help people that are hurting. After the events at the Winter Palace, elves left the Inquisition under mysterious circumstances, as did elven servants across Thedas. Yeah, so the dodgy elves left or got booted out. None could say where they went, but those who believed the Inquisition's story about Fen'Harel wondered just how large the Dreadwolf's forces were. So, we have said the story, and some people believe us then. And what the ancient elven rebel had planned. Ah, yes. About what his forces were and what he had planned. Because we don't know when it's happening. Well, this is a hell of a setup for the next one, then, isn't it? Marked. Boost credit scene. The achievement I just got was called Forever Marked. What are we looking at, my dear?
My agents have found nothing. With the Illuvians, he could be anywhere.
Yeah.
Maintaining the Inquisition, even as a peacekeeping force, leaves us vulnerable to agents of the Dreadwolf.
But also gives us the strength to respond.
Those are my thoughts.
We will need to be careful.
Solus knows everything about us. Who we are, how we work, our strengths and weaknesses.
Then we find people he doesn't know. We will save our friend from himself. If we can.
Yes, we will. If we can. Tevinter Imperium. That's where we're going, right? It's Dragon Age 4, right? Oh. Jeez. All right. So, is there another scene after these credits? Are we sitting tight for these? Wait for the credits to end. All right. That's what I thought. That's what we shall do. Damn, that music feels loud now. Okay. So, Anastasia, had we sacrificed charges for the Coon, the bull would show up at the dragon room and fight against you. Oh, that would have been rough. I'm glad we didn't have that. So Jay says, yeah, he betrays you if you harden him. Once a spy, always a spy. Jay, you had him in the fight with you, but softened. All right, cool. And Elandrel, if you take Bull and Dorian with your group for a time, they become a couple, and Bull saves Dorian in a fight in Tevinter after Trespasser. Ah, that would have been awesome. Now I kind of wish I had Bull with us. I almost never used Bull. I needed a tank. I always wanted to run with another mage, a rogue, and a tank. I would have had to have sacrificed one of those roles. And you love Dorian's new hair? I agree. It's kind of cool to see Cassandra, although Cassandra just had her plait out. I'm guessing it's normally what's wrapped around her head, right? Jay, you made Bull a sword and board so you can take him and Cass as tanks. Yeah, I've seen other people do that. I did that at one point as a bit of a test, but I'm like, oh, I'm going to use Cassandra anyway. See one more about Liliana above. All right, so am I scrolling up, am I? Roll up. Roll up the credits. Scroll up the chat. Not seeing it, sorry. Cass always has the brain. She just pins it around. Ah, the braid. She pins it around her crown. Yeah, cool. So Jay just confirmed previously what I just said. Very good. Saw that. Had you killed Liliana in Dragon Age Origins, in this epilogue, she disappears, leaving behind a note. He was a lyrium ghost all that time, created by her faith and Andraste. So,
A new book? All this shit is weird. Oh, Varric, that is a terrible title. What are you even thinking?
it's great. So Liliana, so that's how they bridge the gap if Liliana's dead in Origins.
I churned like a rolling sea on a dark and stormy night, centered on a gaping hole that led to the arse end of nowhere. A hole that spit up many things that day. Comets, demons, and a whole lot of trouble. It's about the Inquisition.
Shock. So that's what they do to close the gap. Liliana was here. Like, how is she here? Oh, she was a lyrium ghost. A Jedi Force ghost the whole time.
Of the tavern cut the silence like it owed the Carter money. In the middle, in her element, Red Jenny. She looked me up and down, mostly down. Not playing, weirdy, she said, gesturing with and dismissively eating a sandwich. Don't write that. Seriously, piss up a robe. Sarah made the subtext text, which suited me fine.
It's kind of funny listening to Cassandra read it. This is great. Especially her impersonations, yeah.
The court enchanter swirled into the room like a drop of beautiful poison spreading in a wineglass. She sized me up with a glance. I'm so glad you made it, my dear, she said. I am Madame de Fair, the most terrifying person you shall ever meet.
That's great. Keep going, Cass. I love this.
Liliana enfolded Alphonse in an embrace as warm as a serpent's kiss. I always knew I could count on your support. The Count did not feel the bite of her poisoned dart until it was too late. Even if it requires your death.
The voice actress does a great job at not being good. I absolutely agree. The voice actress has to be Cassandra trying to act badly.
On the griffin medallion grasped tightly in Blackwall's hand. The silverite wings of valor, they mean nothing. He flung the medal to the cold and uncaring ground. You don't know what I've done. You don't know me. So romantic.
That's great. Oh, so good. Well, it's really quite... It's so funny, the character arc. The first time we hear Cassandra in the start of 2...
Like a shadow that also moved like a knife. A shadow wearing a hat where dreams came to die. It's a riddle, he whispered. A cold riddle that gnaws at your mind, but you'll feel better when it's gone. That makes as much sense as anything Cole says.
Yeah, so you first meet Cassandra Dragon Age 2, and she's very harsh and down the line. And now we finish up with this comedic version.
Place your herald above the law, ambassador. Whose law, my lady? Josephine's eyes glittered like angry opals. The law destroyed by rebellion, by civil war, by poor fiscal management. We are the law.
So good. Oh, I love this arc. So good. Well done, Cassandra. Brilliant.
We left our mark on Adamant, but the dust hadn't settled, and neither had Harding. I can offer you a drink, if I catch your meaning. If you'd caught my meaning, you'd have offered a double. What is even happening here?
It's the flirting with Harding. Harding was awesome. Love Scout Harding.
The Iron Bull was a great slab of muscle with horns that could hang a tapestry. One eye scanned for threats, while the other hid behind an eye patch like a chantry sister's old sins. Come on, he barked, not looking back as he entered. The dancer with the great rack comes on in 5. That is spot on, actually.
There was an impersonation of Varric hitting on Harding. Gotcha. Yep. That would be crazy. Yeah, I know. Imagine the innuendo.
The look of a Templar who had seen the worst of humanity, yet still had the time to style his hair. This isn't just a war, he said, his gaze steely like a dull blade. It's the only war. Cullen! That's Cullen!
It is. With his perfect hair!
The mage wore a class of handsome sneer cultivated by 1,000 years of Tevinter elitism. The name's Dorian, he glared. D-O-R-I-A-N. Spell it right, you marble-headed lump, or it's toad time. A toad? That's hardly credible.
Is that everyone now? She covered everyone yet?
The bold elf spun, mage staff crackling like the city after a good man's murder. You're crazy, the Red Templar cried in terror. Moonlight glinted off ears like the knives you never see coming. Better to fade out than burn away. Ugh, Varric.
Alistair throwback. Is that frog time? All right,
Wait.
so...
Where am I? I don't...
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. The Seeker clutched at my vest, her tears as desperate as they were pitiful.
This is gonna hate it.
Varric, I was wrong about everything, she sobbed. Could you find it in your noble heart to forgive me?
That's great.
That dwarf.
She hates it.
He put me in the book.
Oh, she loves it.
I'm in the book. I am reading the shit out of this.
I didn't expect that. So good. That's fantastic. Oh, there you go. She's so happy. I thought she... Oh, they got us. They got us hook, line, and sinker on that one. Fantastic. Oh, now we're finally done. Finally. Frosty, you were expecting I'm going to kill him. Yeah, I know. That's what I was expecting. She loved it. I didn't read that thing. I thought I had time to read that. Hang on. I'll pause it on my preview over here. What that said is to all of you who played Dragon Age Inquisition, who laughed, cried, and reached out on social media, who made fan art and comics and cosplay and jokes, thank you. Dragon Age Inquisition was a labor of love. Without you, it would never have been possible. Your support and your passion touched us deeply. We hope that in some way this game touched you as well. Bear your blade and raise it high from the Dragon Age team. Well, that is very true. That has been a hell of a journey for me, for us as a group, because now we have finally finished Dragon Age Inquisition. Or New Game Plus? No, fuck no, we're not playing that again. So we started this nearly 3 months ago now. This has been a 3-month endeavor. This has been the longest stream journey of any one particular game out of everything we've done so far. That was a hell of a ride. I mean, Mass Effect, when we did the Mass Effect trilogy, that was, I think, a bit of a 4-month saga across all 3 games. Something like that. This is a lot just on one game. But yeah, don't worry, Frosty. We're not starting another game of Dragon Age Inquisition. I am kind of relieved. It's 2 things. I'm a bit sad that it's over because this has been a hell of a ride, and many of you came along because you wanted to see Dragon Age Inquisition. You love Dragon Age. You know the lore. You've shared your passion with the lore and the characters, and that's what I love about these games. That's why I started streaming in the first place, was to play these kinds of games, to build a community, to share our knowledge, build our understanding, share our passions, our headcanon, fill in the gaps of knowledge of lore that we all have, because no one knows everything. And this has been an absolutely fantastic journey for me. So from me, although the developers of Inquisition also said thank you, I too want to say thank you very much for everything that you've all done to come along on this ride with me in this. It's been everything I could have hoped for from a streaming experience. It's been great to have more people come along and join. It's been fantastic to see more people join our Discord community, where we've started up more channels on there where we talk about lore and headcanon. We delve deep into the nerdiness and explore our inner nerdedness, which is the name of the channel and the business and everything I'm pulling together here. So excellent. Vito, you were here just along here for the ride. That's great as well. So there's also people in the audience who haven't seen this at all, and so get to experience this hopefully as a rich sort of endeavor, a rich experience with all of us. Sparkle Sauce, my sister, has not seen any of these games that we play, but she's also a nerd at heart, and part of the reason she comes along is to get involved and to hang out with you guys and to talk with you all as well. Similar story for Grizz. So it's really good that we can have a mix of experts and newcomers in the channel. We have people actively chatting to each other and chatting to me, and we have lurkers who sit quietly in the background as well. All of you are welcome. All of you, I hope you keep coming along. All of you are most welcome as we now start our next big game, our next big series, which is going to be The Witcher. That's what we're starting next week. Frosty is our executive producer, helping to shape up the order and frame and how we do stuff. Dallin, are we going to watch the Dragon Age 4 trailer? You know we are. Of course we're going to watch the Dragon Age 4 trailer. Obviously we're going to watch the Dragon Age 4 trailer. That is exactly what we are doing now, yes. Cool. Here we go. Enough speaking and sentiment from me. Exit the game. Thank you very much, BioWare. That was a hell of a ride. I would have liked if there was less grindiness in some of those side activities, if I'm being honest. But never mind, we got through it and it wasn't the worst. Now, where did you put it? Which channel was it in? I thought it was in... Or was it further up? You linked it in the channel. No, that's not it. Thank you. Game info. I forgot that one existed down here. Game info. All right, here we go. Now we watch the Dragon Age 4 trailer. Now we've seen at the end of Dragon Age Inquisition. We know what everything's hinting to. Just watch the Dragon Age.
I've faced tyrants and would-be gods. Seen friends lose life and limb. But there's always someone bent on breaking the world.
And Varric's back. Love Varric. Yes. We have to have Varric in every game, by the way. He's just too good not to have.
Hero.
Yeah.
No magic hand. No ancient prophecy.
That's Minrathos there, right?
The kind of person they'll never see coming.
Definitely Minrathos.
We've got your back. I've got your back.
Right.
Demons, dragons, darkspawn. Even the Dreadwolf.
Ooh, he's back. Painting more murals. There he is. Super glad I haven't watched this trailer.
Your story.
Until now. Damn. So anyone who wants to get into Dragon Age 4 is going to need to know what's going on. And Jay, that was a fade arrow that was shot, is it? Oh, that was very cool. I like it. Not playing. Just pause. Pause on the title screen. Yes. Awesome. That is very cool. Alrighty. So... I'm a little bit exhausted after all of that. That's been a hell of a ride. So that's the end of our Dragon Age endeavors for now. Up next on this channel, we are playing through The Witcher 1. That's what we're doing next. Remastered with mods, because that's what I always do. So I'm partway through setting it up. I'm hoping I need to get that sorted out over the next few days, obviously. Our plan is to start The Witcher 1 on Monday. Stay tuned on Discord and the notice board channel there. I'll keep everyone up to date with what's happening. I should be able to get ready, but there's still some things I need to do. So if there's any delays, I'll let you know. Worst case, it'll be Thursday next week at the worst. Hopefully, we still be on track for Monday. Remastering with mods. That means better graphics, better sound, better engine, extra content, etc. Using mods from the modding community. I'm partway there. I will also have a list and article of the mods that I'm using. I'll be happy to talk to people about what mods I'm using if anyone gets curious. It's a very old game. It's very dated looking in some bits, so you'll have to still bear with us through that, but it's still a good story. Once we've done with The Witcher 1, we'll pivot to another game. So we're going to play something else in the middle. Probably either something like Fallout 4, because I really want to play Fallout 4 and Skyrim at some stage. I want to take a little bit of a break from the fantasy genre temporarily, so maybe Fallout 4, which will be a bigger game. Maybe we will do something like Guardians of the Galaxy which is a shorter game and meant to be very fun and something cool. And it's also a new game as well. After whatever that game is, we're going to crack on with The Witcher 2. That is going to be pretty good. I've only seen the start of The Witcher 2, so there's lots of things for me to explore there. That's going to be, I think, a medium-sized game. I think there's a bit of content in there, not quite sure. Once again, we'll take a gap, we'll play something else, and then we'll come back. Hopefully by that stage, The Witcher 3 Remaster has been finished, along with any patches and mods that we might want then. That's the plan. Hopefully that comes together. Hopefully some of you are interested in that. If so, drop me a follow, drop me a like, join our Discord community. I will put that link into the channel as well, into the chat. And we will be continuing our hella big journey into all of these universes with all of the lore. I'm obviously a massive lore nerd. We'll be talking through it. We'll be exploring it all the way through. We'll be explaining things all the way through in all of these games. So if you know this stuff, excellent. Come and join the conversation or just watch us talk about it. That's fine too. If you're not familiar with it but have an interest, come along because hopefully we can help you experience it and learn about it as a group as well. Jay, time to go mod up your Inquisition and play again. If anyone has recommendations for mods, let me know in Discord. Jay, I have my mods that I've used listed on my Twitch profile, but you raise a good point. Maybe I should be posting these on Discord or maybe on my Patreon page. Maybe I'll do a Patreon article so it can be just sort of set there and anyone can go and look at it from anywhere. That might be the way to go. But yes, Lyrium T says, all the lore, all the exploration. These universes are fantastic. When Dragon Age 4 comes out, you know we're absolutely going to be playing that on stream. Same thing for Mass Effect 4 when that comes, but they're a little ways out. Possibly Starfield after that has matured and proven to be stable and everything else. There's lots of games to come. I've got a bit of a proposed schedule in my About section on my Twitch profile as well. Jump into Discord if you want to have your say as to what you'd like to see next. Just come along, drop it in the general chat, drop it somewhere. It might spark some good discussions. Link is in the chat now. It's also in the description below if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook. This is how you can see my Patreon. This is how you can join our awesome Discord community. We have so many cool things in there. I love it. And yes, to all the lore. Still Elvin, still live. Yes, we're still live, still going. Cool. All right, that's probably enough chatter for me. Do we want to? I do have I can play a trailer if you like of. Let me find the trailer of which shows a little bit of stuff for The Witcher. The Witcher that we are delving into. Rise of the White Wolf launch trailer. So one of the major mods we're using in The Witcher 1 is called Rise of the White Wolf. It changes a few things, adds a couple of things. Let's have a quick look at this, and then that will probably be it. We'll sign out after that.
zobaczenia.
So now I need to also try and make a good intro clip out of some of these trailer fragments, because the intro that we had for Inquisition just now is still probably the best. It's probably the best. It's probably the best trailer intro that we've had, and with the best song and the best sort of visuals. And all I did was just steal it from one of the trailers. So I'm gonna have to try and edit something together for our Witcher intro. But yes, Witcher is up next. I think it's gonna look good. It's gonna look as good as anyone can get it to look good anyway. It's the best looking Witcher you're gonna see for Witcher 1. Remember, the game released in 2007, I think. So it's as old as the original Mass Effect. And we played Mass Effect Remastered on here. So anyway, yes, come along to that. Hopefully that piques your interest. We're going to be exploring that universe. We're going to be exploring the Fallout universe and the Elder Scrolls universes, both of which I have some decent lore knowledge on. Hopefully you can help explore that with me as well. And as always, we'll be making sure we go through understanding the enemies, understanding the characters, and just the world that is, because the Witcher universe is very fascinating, from the conjunction of the spheres to the monsters, to the story of the characters and everything. So come along, get on board for that. That's enough talking for me. I've rambled on, I think, for about 15 minutes solid. Sorry for that. But let's do it all again in the next game. Let's get into it. This has been Nerdedness. I've been Shade. You have all been awesome this entire time. Thank you very much. And let's see each other after the weekend.
Something's coming. Something's on its way. Mountains are crumbling like statues of clay. Something's on its way into the darkness.